everyone, my name is Alexis, and today I am on day 5 of the Mucoid Plaque cleanse, and I'm going to share my experience with you. I've done it multiple times, and I'll share my little tips and tricks and why I do this cleanse. If you Google mucoid plaque, you'll find a ton of controversial information. The words pseudoscience or woo-woo freely float around the top search results. You'll see a ton of articles saying that there's no medical evidence that the mucoid plaque exists, that it's just some hippy dippy shit that people are trying to get you to buy a weird cleanse online for. But I'm here to tell you that that is bullshit. I've seen it multiple times and I've felt the benefits of releasing it. From my understanding, we store stress and trauma in our gut, mainly in our GI system. Over the past year and a half, I've done a lot of work to release trauma and old patterns from my mind, and I wanted to see how my life would change if I also physically released those as well. So this is my 4th time doing the mucoid plaque cleanse, and every single time I've had an amazing experience, and the benefits have just been astronomical. So this time, I just got back from an amazing retreat in Scotland. It was Mia Magic's retreat, and I did a ton of healing and releasing. And so when I got back, I felt really called to release it from my body. I released it from my mind, released it from my heart, and now it's time to physically just get it out. And I'm on day 5 right now of this mucoid plaque cleanse, and I feel fucking amazing. So if you Google mucoid plaque cleanse as well, you will find a lot of companies that make a cleanse. I don't know anything about those. I've never done them. The cleanse that I do is one that you can do at home with juice, like fruit juice that you make yourself. And then like a couple other things that you can easily find at a health food store that aren't even required, by the way. Let's talk juicers first. So I have this insane countertop cold press juicer that I used to have at my salad and juice shop that I used to own. You do not need one of these. This is just something I have from a past business. I was never able to sell it. Well, anytime someone did make an offer, I declined it. So I think I just really wanted to hang on to this enormous piece of equipment, just taking up all my counter space. But for me, it's worth it. You do not have to get something like that. I will, however, recommend that you stay away from centrifuge juicers, you know, the ones that spin like one of those little carnival rides where you get sucked to the back of the thing and you can't move up and down, you know, one of those. Because what happens in those is it spins really fast and it produces a lot of heat, and so you're losing a lot of the nutrients from your juices. I highly recommend looking into a slow juicer or a masticating juicer. They're pretty affordable on Amazon, and I'm sure you could find one used as well. I used to have this little teeny masticating juicer and I loved it because like masticating just means like chewing. So when you put like celery through it, it would go like chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh, I loved it. It was so cute. So one of the things that also sets apart this cleanse from just like a normal juice cleanse is the addition of bentonite clay and psyllium husk. The first 3 times that I did this cleanse, I did a tablespoon of psyllium husk and a tablespoon of bentonite clay in some spring water, and I did that twice a day. This time I wanted to see, because there's a little bit of controversy around if the mucoid plaque that you're releasing is actually just a buildup of the bentonite clay and psyllium husk. So this time I did an experiment where I only consumed that mixture once a day and still had the same results. And keep in mind, my partner does not do the psyllium husk bentonite clay water thing, and he still has amazing results. So I just do it because I like it, and it like, I'm such a rule follower that I'm like, no, you have to do it this way. And he's like, nah, I'm good. I do have a quick tip on that. If you are a texture person, make sure your water is ice cold. So what I'll do is when I'm done drinking the mixture, I'll rinse out my cup. Like, you have to really rinse it out because the psyllium husk will stick to the cup like its life depends on it and it will never let go. So make sure you wash the cup right away, and then I just go get more spring water and then put it into the refrigerator, so that way the next time I go to make the mixture, the water is super cold, because if the water is warm, the psyllium husk is going to expand into this kind of like nasty, like oatmeal-y kind of thing, and I'm a texture person, so that just doesn't work for me. The bentonite clay looks scary. I guarantee you, you don't taste it. Like the mixture itself just kind of tastes like oatmeal water. So like oat milk. Hey, think of it as oat milk. It's really not that bad. I am one of the world's pickiest eaters when it comes to texture, and it's not bad. Just toss it back. Or if you're like my partner, don't. Win-win. So from my research and doing this cleanse 4 times, you need 2 specific juices. You need an astringent juice to go in and like dislodge all the mucoid plaque in your system. And then you need an acidic juice that will help push it out. So the 2 juices that I make that are like the staple of this cleanse is the lemon ginger blast and then a pineapple grapefruit orange mixture juice. That one kind of speaks for itself. So the first few times that I did it, I stuck exclusively to those juices. This time I threw in a couple curveballs because I was getting bored of those juices and wanted just a different flavor, but something that would still have those properties. So I'm gonna share some of those juice recipes with you in this video and more in the description below. So for now, I'll show you how I make some of my favorite juices. And this includes the lemon ginger blast, which I believe is kind of like the staple of the mucoid plaque cleanse. For the lemon ginger blast, you need cucumber, lemon, ginger, fennel, just the tops. You can save the bulbs for something else. Celery, parsley, cilantro, and apples. I'll leave the full description down below, and keep in mind what's shown here is a double recipe. Another one of my favorites is pineapple, mint, and celery. Check out the description box for my favorite juice recipes, including the 2 main mucoid plaque juices. So how long do you do this cleanse? For me, I normally go 4 to 5 days. It takes my body 4 days to release the mucoid plaque. So after yesterday, I felt like I was complete and that I didn't need to go another day. However, my partner wanted to go at least 1 more day. So here we are on day 5, and I'm really happy that we did, because I wound up releasing more mucoid plaque this morning. And I can tell you, when you release it, there's no question that it is what it is. It looks much different than just normal like bowel movements. Just Google pictures. It's not painful or anything. It just feels like a normal bowel movement, but something about it, you're like, that was different than normal. So for me, it's 4 to 5 days. For my partner, it's 3 to 4 days till the release of the mucoid plaque. So I think it's different for every person. Just listen to your body. So the first few times I did this cleanse, it was actually really hard for me to not eat. It was really breaking some patterns and some cycles in me, and there were some days where I just kind of felt miserable. Now that I've done so many fasts and cleanses and all kinds of shit, it's nothing. I will say, like day 1 through 3, I'm pretty low energy. This time I was like asleep on the couch by 7:30 at night and like slept like 12 hours. And for me, that was awesome. It's what my body needed. I really value rest during these periods because I just want my body to like do its thing. Get that shit out of me, literally. So how much juice do you drink? I've seen recommendations where people say that you should drink at least a gallon of juice a day. I don't hit that much. I'm probably around 100 ounces. Some days maybe more, some days maybe less. And I don't have any negative effects from that. So this time on day 1 through 3, I felt so full. I felt like I had just like a little juice brick in my stomach, and I was like, oh my God, this is awful. But by day 4, I felt completely normal. I went on a 4-mile walk, and then today is day 5. Feel great. Went on a walk, recorded 2 videos. I think that is one of the most important parts of doing a cleanse, is how you come off of it. Like, I'm not gonna do this mucoid plaque cleanse and then go eat Taco Bell. Like tonight, I think I'm planning on making, because I have a ton of like fennel bulbs from putting the tops of the fennel in the juice. So I think I'm gonna make some like roasted fennel bulbs, maybe with some like onions and Brussels sprouts and some kale. Like I wanna just introduce some vegetables. I am gonna like cook the kale slightly so it's a little bit more easily digestible. I might even make like a soup because I have a lot of carrots left over from the carrot juice that's down below. I call it Big Sacral Energy, baby. So yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know, maybe I'll record it, maybe I won't. But when you come off a cleanse, do your research. There's a ton of information out there talking about the best foods to start reintroducing. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go super clean and eat a lot of veggies tonight. And just cause that sounds so fucking good right now. Ooh, roasted fennel, fuck me up, dog. So my results this time, I feel fucking great. I feel complete. I feel like what I worked on at that retreat in Scotland has fully been released, physically and mentally. I feel a lot less bloated. My skin looks great. My mind is super clear. And honestly, I just feel a lot better knowing that I'm no longer carrying that inside with me. So that's it. That's a mucoid plaque cleanse. Let me know if you guys try it. Let me know if you have any questions. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.